The popcorn you're eating has been pissed in. Film at 11.
Now, bring me the prisoners. Now, take him to be tortured.
Hello and welcome to Firerunner's Mistable Videocast, a 5-minute review of films that I should have seen but never got around to. I'm your host, Kevin Porter, and tonight I want to talk to you about spoof films. There's been a whole slew of recent films such as Scary Movie, Meet the Spartans, and the upcoming Disaster Movie, or as I like to refer to it, Movie Disaster. It wasn't always like this. Spoof movies used to have a bit of dignity about them. I don't know if you remember Blazing Saddles, or Airplane, or the Naked Gun films, but those were quality films. And I went back and I looked through the history books and I picked out a film that should really reaffirm my faith in the movie genre.
I remember the day the girls came over for bridge club. I was so embarrassed because of lingering odors.
Fish for dinner last night? Phew, aren't we still smoking those cigars? Christ, did a cow shit in here?
The film I settled on was the Kentucky Fried Movie. Originally released in 1977 and directed by John Landis, it was the first showcase of the Zaz team. That's Jim Abrahams and Jerry and David Zucker. You remember them, they wrote Airplane, Naked Gun and the lesser seen Top Secret. The film plays out like one long sketch show, satirising things such as news reports, blaxploitation films, kung fu films, and even has a wee go at hardcore porn.
Just sold your last case of incense and pestered over 60 pedestrians. After a grueling day, you finally run out of leaflets. Now it's Willer time. Time to kick off your sandals and pop open a Willer. The best tasting beer since 1892. When it's time to relax after a tough day, you owe yourself the best tasting beer you can find. It goes down easy. It's cool, refreshing, and far less filling.
Hurry Rama.
From then on, the gags are aplenty, with such memorable jokes and sketches as That's Armageddon, the TV presenter trying to watch the couple having sex on the couch while he's presenting the news, and the Death Awareness Society. Have a look at this.
3 years ago, our Johnny died. We thought that there was no hope, but then we discovered the United Appeal for the Dead. They showed us that despite Johnny's handicap, he could still be a useful member of our family and the community. Our United Appeal for the Dead caseworker showed us that the absence of life from Johnny's body didn't have to mean his absence from our daily lives. We realized the constant joy that could be ours as we were able to include him in our family activities. The United Appeal for the Dead turned misery into happiness. We have them to thank for our family's newfound togetherness.
Watching an hour and a half worth of sketches isn't everybody's cup of tea. You might find yourself not laughing and turn it off, but I'd hang around just for the Fistful of Yen sketch. If you didn't watch anything else on this DVD, watch that one sketch, it's so funny.
I'm afraid you underestimate me, Mr. Pennington. Your people and mine have a different set of values.
Mr. Liu, you must understand the survival of the free world is at stake.
You must understand, Mr. Pennington. Geographical boundaries are of no significance to me. I owe my allegiance to a higher source.
Ah, but you'll have the chance to kill 50, maybe 60 people.
In the end, I give this film 8 out of 10. It's not as funny as the later film Airplane, where they really had refined their art, but then it's not far behind either.
If you were thrilled by the towering inferno, if you were terrified by earthquake, then you will be scared shitless by the Samuel L. Bronkowitz production of That's Armageddon.
Thanks guys, cheers for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to log on to our website, it's www.fightrunner.blogspot.com, or you can check out the podcast as well by going onto iTunes and typing in Fight Runner. Bye.